Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Drive with Dave. Let's spend a few minutes this morning talking about, internet safety. Let's start with email. First off, on the internet, email or web browsing, don't trust anyone unless you really know them almost personally. So in emails, watch who you're getting emails from. Sometimes people will send you an email pretending to be somebody you know. Usually you can tell the difference because there's just something a little different about the from address. Just a little bit different than what you're used to. So just be wary of those. If someone who claims to be someone you know is sending you an email, hey, found this great website. Well, come on. Does the person you really know often say that, hey, found this great website, or I recommend this, you click here, don't click it. Don't go to that great website. It's probably something to give you a virus or something like that. Another thing in emails is phishing, they call it. Oh, man, they really get crafty. People will send you an email claiming to be your bank or claiming to be a bank that you don't even have an account with. Well, that's your first clue. And they'll say, something happened and you need to log in with your password to correct it. And they'll even have the logo of the bank or the company. And they'll have a link, that looks like an address that would be the company. First off, no company or bank or whatever is going to ask you to click here and put in your password. They will most always tell you, go to our website and log in. And another really effective trick to tell if it's a phishing scam is when they have that link in your email to click, just hover your mouse over it. And most web browsers, especially web-based web browsers, or sometimes you can right-click the link and look at its properties. But if you hover your mouse over it when you're using webmail, down at the bottom of the browser window, you'll see the real address that it's going to. So if you get an email from Bank America and they say, oh, you got to click here and log in with your password, hover your mouse over the link. The link may say bankamerica.com. But if you hover the link over and look at the bottom of the browser where it shows the real address that it's going to go to, a lot of times it'll be, xy.83042, some stupid cryptic-looking address. Well, that's your clue. It's a scam. And, just don't trust them. Don't trust anybody. Now, how about web browsing in general? Again, don't trust them. Websites, a lot of websites will give pop-ups, which you can usually block with your browser, and then your browser might ask you, do you want to allow pop-ups for this site? And you would only allow pop-ups for sites that you are very familiar with, that you visit regularly, and provide functionality in that pop-up to effectively use the site. And then a lot of times it won't be a pop-up window. The Windows operating system might pop up a little box. Hey, this program wants to run on your computer. Well, do you want to let it? By default, say no thanks. Nothing bad is going to happen when you say no. And you can always come back and say yes. So just say no. And let's see, what else for web browsing? Oh, I had something right on the tip of my tongue there. Yeah. Oh, when you install stuff, you can get a lot of software for free on the internet. And by the way, to go to sites and get pirated, bootleg versions of really popular software titles just isn't worth it. If you really are serious and want to run that high-quality, premier, popular program, just buy it. Believe me, it is better off. You get support from the people, you get offers for upgrades. Plus, that pirated software, it could have a virus, of course, It's usually a pain in the butt to try and get running. It won't update. Forget pirated software. It's just not worth it. It is definitely worth it to shell out for the quality software if you're serious about using it. Now, when you do download free software, which there are tons of great free software titles that you can get from various sites, but be careful, because the software, are they just giving it away for free? What nice people. Well, it actually costs to give away that software. Most everybody has to make something off of it, some kind of way. And a popular way is through advertising or associated downloads, I'll call them. You might click to download and install a software title. Let's say it's I don't know. I'm going to use a title which I don't even know if they do. Let's just make up a title. Audio Wizard. I hope I'm making that up. You're downloading Audio Wizard. It plays all kinds of music files, and it says, okay, do you want to run this setup file? Well, yeah, if it says it's Audio Wizard from the Audio Wizard people, yeah, let's run it. And then, but a lot of times the software, most always will have a license agreement. You got to click I agree. And a very popular thing is for them to just add in a bunch of other toolbars and software. They might, add in the click to see toolbar. And if you're not reading stuff and being careful, if you're in too much of a hurry to just get this software on, you'll just kind of click through, oh yeah, and it'll end up installing a toolbar on your browser. Those can be really nasty. It'll install, well, who knows what it'll install. It could install anything, as long as you say yeah. So take the time to read when you're installing free software, or virtually anything, really. Just pay attention. You don't have to read the license agreement word for word. Hey, I do try and skim through every license agreement just to I look for the usual sentences you see and just kind of at least skim through. And besides the license agreement, every other thing it says, do read and pay attention to. Because they're going to try and trick you by throwing in some extra software. Even on the website, when you go to push the download button, be careful. They'll put a big green download button right by the title of the software you want to download, but guess what? That download button isn't for that software. The actual download link for the software might be some little link, underneath. So be careful which button you click to download the software. And there's some basic internet safety for today. See you tomorrow on Daily Drive, where I may talk about something totally different. I don't know. Anyway, have a good day at work. Bye.